Hello, I'm Katie Cook, punk rock girl spoken word. I'm gonna read another piece today. Woohoo! After a year of hiatus, I'm back, everybody. This piece is called Second Chance for an Anarchist. And maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. It's obviously written about somebody. Yeah, so start commenting me and shit, dudes, because self-esteem needs to go up so I can write more. But without fucking around, here it is. Marlene, I am stuck to you like gum and golden blonde hair on colorful playgrounds. The color swirl like a barbershop's trademark, as children spin and mothers scorn. I am stuck to you like a freezer bag to last month's leftover steak. Stuck like a dry heave in the midnight hours. I go down the slide helter-skelter style and thank God I'm a vegetarian. The slide slick with bile when nothing was left inside, but your body fought against you like a child at dusk. I don't want to go. Don't make me go. My abdomen threw itself side to side like an uneasy ship in a violent storm. I tried to speak, but my own throat choked me, like giving a gobstopper to a 2-year-old being tickled. My throat was wide open but had a block halfway down like a cervix, and it was drier than the Sahara as oxygen evaporated the shiny spit off the pink tissue that harbored mountains of teeth that resembled the Adirondacks in the dead of winter. While thinking of that analogy in my decaying head, I smelt linen candles and heard your faint sigh in my right ear. My mind was racing while I was deprived of air, much like Jimi Hendrix, only I was awake. I stumbled from room to room in a house I did not know, kicking in doors like, "Police!" and knocking furniture like I had 10 shots too many, and my blood in this case was not that much thicker than water. If I had died before I found porcelain, my head would slam and a gash would open, and above my head would appear to be as if someone spilled a few gallons of grape juice. My eyes would open and be pointing up straight to the heavens. The blood helps for sympathy, but in retrospect, sob stories by the car, but don't get no gas. You gotta kiss a lot, Aunt Linda ass, or remind Grandma a lot to get that Exxon gift card at Christmas time. A string hung in the center of the hallway. It dangled like plastic testicles off the back of a pickup truck that your little silver car had been behind like a gay porn at the intersection by my house. I tied the string as I was choking slowly and tied a noose so I could choke faster. As I pulled the lasso string over my head and climbed onto what appeared to be an end table, a flight of stairs fell from the sky that was the ceiling, and although I was turning blue, I had thought of Stairway to Heaven. And that glow that came from the top reflected off my icy blue face and looked like the arm of a drug user. The last vein standing was me, and the stinging of my bulging eyeballs was the poke of ecstasy. Without hesitation, I staggered up the stairs like I had 2 left feet, my feet slamming against every wooden block sounding like gunshots. I could run as fast as I wanted, as I had no breath to catch, but I was fast, like someone was trying to catch me. And I saw you standing there. I tried to silence my choking to turn on the charm, but I realized it had caught your attention already. You came behind me and wrapped your arms around my waist. I thought of another porn movie and quickly turned my mind to self-loathe. You pushed on my stomach and I felt my skin turn into braille with goosebumps, and my eyes crossed like a 2-way intersection that many Buffalo drivers had blown the red in. Your linked hands hit my stomach with a strong force, but the innocence in your dark eyes made it feel like a pulsing hug. Air hit my lungs like a newborn's skin, and I sucked that oxygen like said newborn out his mother's tit. I turned around to thank you, but you were gone. I looked at my surroundings, which was an attic. I was on top of the house, and now that I was breathing, I was on top of the world. I looked for you. I saw you sitting in a wooden chair that held a slightly larger boy. I saw your head and your hands and your hair begin to tangle at the ends. I counted your breaths from afar, memorized their pattern. At this moment, I had taken my first picture of you. I ran my tongue over my lip, tasting a sweet, almost alcoholic flavor sitting on them. I looked out the car window, seeing only darkness, which I was used to in my right eye, but not so much in my left. You were silent only for, "I can't believe we're doing this," and "I love you, Connie." And with each one, I placed a tiny patch of black fabric over my insides and secured it with thin white thread, so that one day when they cracked me open, they saw that I was a punk through and through. We were on the wrong side, but the entire time it felt right. You were sitting among a gray sky, the right side a pinkish amber, more like a feminine fire. Your hands covered in Bisquick and your face covered in one large grin. And the way you looked at me, I didn't even have to say cheese. At this moment, I had taken a picture of you. Nerves clenched my stomach like Cruella de Vil to spotted fur. The dim light among your bed was just enough to see the "oh shit" look written across my face. I denied myself the decision that I had made to stop being weird and counting your breaths. You grabbed my arms and looked down at me. I looked down too, as if you that day made me lucky. You slid up and gasped like when cold skin hits a hot shower. That was breath number 463. You looked down, and the eye contact at this point was thicker than the string of drool that hung on my chin. I could see every inch of your mind, and feel every part of your olive body. The way you looked at me, my mind took a picture, and it was beautiful. I looked through my albums like a 9-year-old through her baby pictures. I remember the first move I made, the way you stared at my hands. I remember your body language. I know when you're sad, because I am sad. When you feel, I feel. I remember sexual encounters and romantic gestures, closed windows and open minds, linked hands and endless conversation, sad days and mentions that angered me, memories shared and sharing the feeling of loss, moving on, dreaming of moving in, running away, an attempt to run back. Never forgetting, and not possible to forgive. Notebooks of love letters go unread, topics go unmentioned. Scary night and stressful week, recovery and return. Getting off and getting there. Being almost there with the last thought. This last thought becoming the first thought of every day. There you have it. Thank you.